Hey Tara, how's it going?
Hey, it's great. We're in a different spot today.
Yeah, because Tara, what are you doing?
I'm making a high elf army list for a bat rep that me and you, this is John talking by the way, you guys can't see him.
You probably guessed it's not Sean.
Yeah, that John and I are going to film a bat rep later.
Tara learns fantasy, take 3.
Yeah, it's going to be great stuff.
Alright, well before we get into the whole... Oh god.
And then I'm going to go roll down a hill, it'll be perfect.
Before we get into the army list creation, let's do like, normal Terra stuff. Do you have anything else to talk about?
Yes, so I've already told, so for anyone that doesn't know, Spencer, John, Jeremy, and I just moved into a new house, and so we're, getting all adjusted to that, and this morning I hit the snooze on my...
Oops, sorry about that. Go ahead.
On my alarm clock, and I had a lovely dream that I legitimately thought was actually happening. I thought I had actually woken up and done all of the stuff that I'm about ready to tell you guys about. So, I wake up, I don't really wake up, I wake up in my dream, and I walk out of my bedroom, and outside my bedroom is like the family room where the TV is, and in my dream, John and Jeremy are sitting on the couch watching the Disney Channel, and it's like a cartoon of the Little Mermaid. It's not like the movie, it's a cartoon. And I was like, hey guys, what you doing? They're like watching the Little Mermaid. I was like, oh, shouldn't you guys be at work? And they're like, there are some things that are more important than work, Tara. And I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna go get ready for work. And so I, go do my normal routine, and I put on this shirt. Like, this is a shirt I was planning on wearing, but then I put on a different pair of shorts, and it's a pair of shorts that I don't actually own, and that's how I knew it was a dream. Not the fact that John and Jeremy were watching The Little Mermaid, but the fact that I didn't own that pair of shorts, so it was awesome.
Two bros can totally rock Little Mermaid. I don't know, that's why. That's why it wasn't, weird, because two bros can totally rock Little Mermaid.
Totally. And then I've had another dream where Sean was...
Come on and rock me Little Mermaid.
I have no idea what John just said.
Let's rock me Amadeus, only with Little Mermaid.
Hey, I have weird roommates. That's the end of that story. That's the only thing that you guys need to know. Yeah, Sean was in a dream a couple weeks ago where he took me away from hanging out with my favorite band, so I was kind of mad at him. What else? Oh, so any regular viewer of the Tara Show knows that I want a puppy really bad. It's to the point where if I see a puppy, I'm like, oh, no puppy, I want a puppy, in like that exact voice. So our neighbors have a kid, like a toddler, like 1 or 2 years old, and he was outside the house yesterday, and they had like a visitor over that had a puppy, and he was like, doggy, doggy, and I was like, oh crap, I'm like a 14-month-old kid. Every time I see a dog, I have the same reaction as a toddler. And it was a sad realization that me, a 25-year-old girl, acts the same as a little kid. It's great stuff. What else is there for me to share?
I don't know. Is there anything else? Didn't you go see it?
I wonder if you can get my gnarly bruise.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, totally closed another door into my leg.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It's awesome.
Hold on. Keep it up there.
I'm gonna lose my balance.
It's healing. It was worse than that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's on the mend, but yeah, one day I will learn to not shut doors into my leg, but...
Eventually, maybe, one day.
Yeah.
Didn't you go see a whole bunch of like illegal fireworks, or maybe they were illegal?
Oh yeah, I don't know if they were illegal or not.
They're from China.
Well, some of them were from China, some of them were from Wyoming. But my old roommate invited me to her boyfriend's brother's block party where they had like $3,000 worth of fireworks. And so I went and watched a fireworks show that may or may not have been illegal. I don't know, I'm assuming not. No cops showed up, so yeah, that was fun. I got some ash in my eye, I'm pretty sure, which sucked. But yeah, it was a good show. So yeah, that was fun. Because on the 4th of July I was really lame. I went to bed at like 10, so I didn't watch any fireworks. What else? What else? What else? My family's coming to town next week, which is going to be fun. Yeah. It's my dad's birthday today. Get to call him. He is 50. That man. I love my daddy.
All right, why don't we move on to?
Yeah, let's make this list.
All right.
It's really funny. John's gonna help me make the list, and then he's gonna like play against it. So I'm putting.
Well, I've already made what I'm gonna bring, so I know what I'm bringing. So I'm gonna try and make something that is good against that at least.
Yeah, you guys have to be nice to me on this bat rep because this is not. I'm not an experienced player.
Let's start with your 4.
Okay.
Because as you know, there's a minimum requirement for 4 units.
As I know.
As she knows. So it looks like the only thing that you have as a core choice, based on what the army that Sean's made, is the Illyrian Reavers. But yeah. So
need a calculator.
yeah. She's
1
gonna get a
second. I
calculator.
like how I tell the camera 1 second.
I'll keep talking. I'll fill some time here. So this is the Terra Makes an Army List section of this battle report of this Terra show.
That's where the comedy begins.
Yeah. All right. So basically, the options that are in this army are a whole bunch of Illyrian Reavers, and then there's
Can
sword
they even
masters.
see the army?
No, they can't see the armies. That's why I was
Okay.
I was bringing it down here. You got a whole bunch of Illyrian Reavers, some Phoenix Guard, sword masters. This looks like Shadow Warriors, I think is what they're called. A Flamespire Phoenix, a Sky Cutter, 2 Bolt Throwers, and then you've got a few heroes like there's a Battle Standard Bearer, a Noble. There's a guy that could be a Noble or a Prince. And then there's a couple mages that look like to be Archmages or Lore Masters.
I just like them because
Or
they're
mages.
pretty.
Yeah, Terra likes the pretty. So we gotta fill the core requirement first. So looking at Illyrian Reavers as the only core choice. I guess you could use them as Silver Helms, but Silver Helms don't have like bow or anything. These are all bow armed, so we need to
use
give
that.
them the Illyrian Reavers here.
Okay, 16 points per model. Am I going to upgrade any of these things?
Actually, Illyrian Reavers don't come with bows. It's
But
fine.
it's an option.
It is an option, so you can give
That
them
makes
bows.
it 19 points per model.
It would, because bows are 3 points each.
Replace spears with
Oh.
bows.
Well,
That's
none of them even. No, they do. They have spears, so you could just. They come with the hand weapon, spear, and light armor. So you can remove the bow completely, or remove the spear completely and take a bow, or you can take just. You can take just bows with no spears. What I would suggest is.
Yeah, I totally stopped John mid-sentence. Sorry.
That's all right. So you can either take them with just bows, or you can add bows to their existing loadout.
So what, is that what, take bows would be just adding them to their
Yes,
existing
and
loadout?
replacing them is 2 points cheaper. So you don't have a spear anymore, but you have a bow. So basically, you'll have a hand
What's
weapon.
better?
Well, the spear lets you fight in like 3 ranks
Okay,
with spears. Bows, obviously, shooting.
yeah.
So it
Would
might
having both be better?
having both would be really nice because you can shoot for a
Because
while.
I have like range, I have
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's me shooting.
That's you. That's you
Oh,
shooting a bow.
yeah, that's how that happens.
Honestly, I don't really know Hiles, especially with the new incarnation. So I don't know what's good. I mean, bows aren't. It won't be.
Bows and spears.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, Spencer just take bows and spears. So
I'm
if that's
trusting
wrong,
Spencer on
blame
this
Spencer.
one. So if
So
I screw
you're gonna add bows.
up,
So we're talking.
blame Spencer.
So go ahead and start an entry on your list there for Illyrian Reavers.
This is my list, everybody.
Yeah.
That's my handwriting.
Illyrian Reavers.
E-L-O.
If it's not spelled right, it's not a big deal.
It is. It's a
Okay,
huge deal.
okay, it's a big deal to her. Alright, so unit size is at least 5,
Okay.
but you can, obviously there's up to
We're
30.
playing a 1,500 point game, just so you guys
There's
know.
up to 30 here, so if you think about, you need at least 25% of your points to be core.
Yes.
So the minimum amount you need
Is
is
20.
20. So you can either do 2 units of 10, or, well actually, that's not true, because you'll upgrade they don't have any banners or
No,
musicians,
I don't.
unfortunately. So actually, no, that guy's a musician.
That guy's a musician. Why
Yeah.
is there not a banner guy?
I don't know. Well, so there's no banner guy, but you can probably just say you have one just because, like,
Can I just make one of them a banner guy even though he doesn't have a banner?
yeah,
I can.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
He says it's fine.
It's
I'm trusting John here.
So, do you want to do like 2 units of 10, or it's probably better? It gives you more flexibility, like the mobility of the
2
horses.
units of 10 sounds
Because
great.
what's going to end up happening, or what I can essentially let end up happen with the creation here is we take these Phoenix Guard, and they become your, like, remember how I told you about hammer and anvil?
Yeah, that was a conversation that was off camera, but he taught me about that.
Right. So these guys are really good anvil because they're really tough. They have good armor. They have staying power. The Phoenix Guard. So, and then these guys aren't necessarily going to be a hammer, but they can get into flanks, they can get into rears, they can go around and cause problems because they have mobility.
Got it.
So, probably want to do 2 units of 10, so we'll do 10 there, and you can. So this is where you don't necessarily need them to have a banner, because chances are they're going to be in flanks, they're going to be riding around and being mobile, and the banner just gives +1 to combat resolution. But if this unit's in combat and they hit the same unit, you already have banners in the combat. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yep.
Are you sure you understand what I mean?
Yes. This is how all of our lessons go. Every time John
Because
teaches.
she sounds so facetious when she says she understands instead of actually understanding. So you have 10 Illyrian Reavers. You definitely want a champion because he's got 1 higher ballistic skill. That means he's going to hit easier when you're shooting with the bows. So, Ray, go ahead. You're going to give them
Like
bows.
a little like this.
Yes, bows.
Bows.
So, one thing you can do is Illyrian Reavers, 10 of those would be 160 points because they're 16 points apiece. So then bows for 10 of them is going to be 3 points.
That's 30.
Yes. 30 points. And then you're going to want a Harbinger.
1 harbinger.
Yes.
1 harbinger.
Harbinger. And you probably want a musician.
1 musician.
Because a musician will allow you to quick reform, and it's the tie break. Musician's probably beneficial. So that'll be 10 points for each of those. Yeah, 10 points
10
base.
And 10.
So now that's 10 and 10. So you're looking at a 210 point unit.
Woo, 210.
And then what you're going to do is basically have 2 of those, so you can just do times 2.
Times 2. That is 420.
420 points. And that's your core requirement is met.
Got
And
it.
plus a little bit more. But that's going to leave a lot of room open to have a lot of this fun, good stuff.
Yeah.
So
I
let's
like
go
the
ahead
fun good
and add in.
See, I don't even know what's in his army.
Yeah, let's give you an archmage because I have a level 4 wizard. You're going to want a level 4 wizard.
I'm gonna want a level 4 wizard. I've never played with magic.
A level 4 wizard is pretty much always good to have. So an archmage is a level 3 by standard. He's 185 points. So to upgrade him to level 4 is 35. So you're going to want to do that.
Level 4 is 35.
Yep. And then, so these are your options here. So you can have like this guy, whatever. So let's see what he can take.
Maybe mounted.
Yeah, but he's not going to be mounted. Can be on a chariot, can be on. So he can take up to 100 points of magic items.
Do I want him to take 100?
You're going to want him to take a dispel scroll for starters. That's always good to have.
What?
Dispel scroll.
Dispel scroll. Why are you laughing at me?
Yes, you dispel scroll. Actually, right, say that. So that's a 25 point item. So now you got to think about it. A lord can only have a lord can only be a maximum of a quarter of your points.
Right.
So a quarter of 1,500 is 375. So right now you're looking at 185 plus 35, which is 220.
220.
220,
Yep.
and then another 25. So you're at 245.
245.
So you can take that whole 75 points worth of magic items, or or you can save it for other things.
What do I want to do?
I mean, I don't know what.
Can make all the decisions.
I gotta find the High Elf magic items list because they probably have stuff that's really good. So
Okay.
let's see, Blade of Leaping Gold, Star Lance, Reaver Bow, Armor of Galador. I can't wear armor, so it's fine. Talisman, sir. Two of Fortune is the first wound. Okay. Chain of Ambusher's Rule. Interesting. King's Ring of Fury. It's a bounce spell. Gem of Sunfire.
Yeah, I make him do this stuff. I don't know what all of this means.
Yeah.
This is like the third game I've ever played. I haven't even finished my second game yet. It'll be fun. You guys will get to see what I'm like when I get frustrated.
Okay. Let's give you the book of Hoth.
Book.
It's a 55-point arcane item. Yes.
Wait, 55.
55 points, and that's going to let you reroll a single dice from each of the casting spell or dispel attempts. So you can't reroll a 6, but let's say you roll a 1 and you won't be able to cast a spell. You can choose to reroll one of the dice. So could be useful, could be not. Basically, it just lets you have a higher chance of rolling the amount you need for the spell on less dice.
Okay.
So that'll be your Archmage. So you can go ahead and add these points up.
Yeah, I use a calculator. I studied history and English in school, not math. 300.
Okay, so
720 is my total.
right. So he comes in at 300 points. So now let's go ahead and move on to heroes.
Heroes.
We want to give you a noble with a battle standard
You
there.
want to give me a noble,
Yes.
which is 70 points.
And then he's going to be 25 points to upgrade to your battle standard bearer.
BSB. Oh,
Do you remember what
look
the
at me.
battle standard bearer does in the game?
Good stuff.
That's not untrue. If you remember specifically what it does. Alright. The battle standard bearer creates like a bubble, essentially, where your
25 points.
yes, where your units will be able to re-roll failed morale tests.
That's right.
And you get +1 to
To a
combat
something.
resolution
To combat.
that he's in.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay.
I'm a smart cookie.
So it looks like your
That's
BSB
95.
here. Yeah, that's 95. Looks like he's
Wait, which one is going to be my Archmage?
probably it could be either one. You want the
I like this one.
you want the girl or the guy?
I want the girl.
Alright, so
I
she'll be your Archmage.
I did not going to finish that sentence. How that was going to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
That's 95
let's
points.
see. Take 50 points of magic items. Take Lion Cloak, unless all this dragon armor. Dragon armor. Let's give him dragon armor. Actually, no, don't give him dragon armor
Don't give
yet.
him dragon armor yet.
Probably just keep him with a hand weapon. He's got a shield. Does he come with that? Where's shield? Okay, so give him a shield for 2 points.
Shield.
Yep. And then I gotta go back to like the different magic armors. That's gonna be really
One
good.
day I will make my own army list without John helping me.
One day.
But we're not there yet. What's up, Dan? Dan just walked in with some Sonic. They have good tater tots there. And good ice. Love me some Sonic ice.
Alright, let's give him the armor of Caldor.
Armor of Caldor.
That's gonna be his entire 50 points of magic items.
Is it spelled with a K or a C?
It's C-A-L-E-D-O-R.
And
Caledor.
That's 50?
50 points. So it's gonna give him a 2-up armor save. That can't be improved, but that's fine. He'll get a 6-up ward save. And Fireborn, whatever that
That's
was.
147 points.
I guess his Fireborn is that he's immune to flaming attacks.
Wait, he gets a shield for 2 and the magic-y thing?
What do you mean?
Like, that's...
Shield is 2 points, but that's in
That
his...
doesn't count towards
No,
this.
because that's not magic. Shield is not a magic item.
Okay, so we're done with the noble.
Army special rule. Fireborn, 2-up save against wounds caused by attacks that have flaming attack. That's pretty good. Anyway,
Is this all for the noble?
yeah, the noble's all done.
Okay, that's 147.
147. All right. So we can.
I write too big. I need to make this list neater. It's sloppy.
All right. So we're gonna move on to your special units now.
Special unit.
All right. What would you? So where's the? Phoenix Guard. You
That's
want
these
Guard,
peaks,
yes.
right?
So they're 15 points each. So go ahead and make an entry for Phoenix Guard. You're gonna want, well, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You probably want the whole unit of 30, to be honest.
Yeah, I got a text from
Okay.
So they're 15 points each base, and there's no way to upgrade each individual model, so that'll be 450. So special units can be up to 50% of your points.
Okay.
So you're going to want to upgrade one to the Keeper of the Flame,
Keeper.
and you're going to want the Musician and the Standard Bearer, which
Wait, you're going.
I know, because I'm getting from shorthand. The good shorthand for that is calling it, okay, they have a full command. So you can write just full command for 30 points.
These are my favorite models they have from that range.
So it's 450 plus the 30.
Plus the 30, and then we can give them a magic standard if there's any good ones. And we can give them, let's see, what are good magic standards?
No, I'm not going to have any room for my good stuff. Flying
You
things.
should. What are you at?
1347.
Right, well maybe we can cut some stuff down.
I want some cool stuff.
Well, let's see, what's the Sky Cutter you'll be able to take still.
That's this one?
Yeah, so let's put that in now. We won't give their leader any magic items, we won't give them magic. So Sky Cutter Chariot with the Eagle-Eyed Bolt Thrower.
And that's how much?
It's 95 points base and 25 for the Bolt Thrower.
95, 25, which is... I should have been able to figure that out.
120.
We're not going to
Okay,
tell
so
everyone that I did
120
that.
plus, what was what? You had 1347?
That was at this, so
Right.
I have
Well, so you have 33
33
points? Okay, so there's not going to be much to do with 33 points, I don't think.
Well, can we do more stuff to this?
We can add stuff, or we can take out guys from
Like
here.
take out a couple
Take out,
rings or
yeah, take out a couple of them and then add something else. Like if we take out a few of those and then add in like one of these, maybe. Does that sound fun? Or we can take out a few of those. I don't think there's any way to get Sword Masters in there unless you want to take Sword Masters instead of Phoenix Guard.
But they're the good anvil.
As far as I remember, they are.
Zach, Zach, Zach.
Yeah, I gotta find out what these things mean. Like witness.
Zach, come talk on the Terra show with me while John does research for me.
Yeah.
I have to go work now.
Zach's being lame. He has to like work or something.
I actually have something to
Zach, get on camera. Make it.
Zach is just scared of me.
Crouch.
I'm not scared of Tara.
Everybody's scared of Tara.
I'm scared of
He
you.
made
She's
me
spicy.
walk in like the pouring down rain to go get coffee today. When I had a car that I could have taken.
Apparently she's made of sugar. Apparently. She's just gonna melt.
Yeah. So I had to like
That's
get out
his way
my.
of saying you're sweet.
Oh.
I had to go get my umbrella, and I'm wearing flip flops. My feet got all wet. There was like a lake that we walked through. It was great fun.
Can't find. They do this really weird. Chosen Osirian. Okay, here we go. Witness to Destiny. 4 board save. Phoenix Guard.
Is he the champion harbinger guy?
Yeah. Well, there's multiple in that rank, but we can just make
We
it.
can switch it up.
Phoenix Guard. Witness to Destiny. Power of Ages. Electric First. Okay, so. Is that Phoenix Guard? Yeah. Alright, so basically, as far as I can tell, they strike first, they cause fear, they're good.
Wait, who's good?
These guys, so
So I want them.
yeah, but we can,
Can we make less of them? Or
Yeah,
do I
like-
want 30?
if we take out 5, we have 25 of them instead, then you're looking at 15 times 5 is 50 something points, and that'll let you take one of those
Okay.
if you want to do that.
Yeah. So this is going
Actually,
to be...
let's figure this out. Hold on a second. We go to the rare units here, and you have the Eagle Club Thrower.
That's...
It's 70 points, and there's nothing else to do with it.
Then I should be fine.
Yes. So,
Okay,
well, what I'm
so-
saying is, if you add in the 70 points, and then you may not have to take out all 5 of them.
Okay, wait, what?
So
I was at
you're-
1467
Yeah, add 70 points.
plus 70.
So you're 37 points over. So you can take out 2 of them, and be 7 points over, and that's fine. I think I'm at 1505, so it'd be 2 points greater than me. So it's whatever.
Okay, so I'm going to have 28 of these.
28 of them, which is good because then you can stick your BSB and your Lore Master in, and it'll create the last full rank.
Awesome. So that's 28 times what?
28 times 15.
Is 420.
Yes.
I could have done
Subtract
that.
it 30.
Shut up.
420, and then plus 30, so they're 450 total for the entire unit.
450.
Okay. So then you add
And
in
then-
Eagle Club Thrower.
Eagle. Bolt. Right?
Bolt Thrower.
And that's 70.
Then 70.
All right. Peeps, that's how Tara makes an army
So
list.
that is-
She makes someone else do all the
That,
work.
that is probably not that great of a tile farming list. I have no idea, to be honest.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll see how this.
We'll certainly find out.
Yeah.
So, is that the end of the tarot show then?
I think so. You guys watch the awesome bat rep that will be up sometime. Sometime.
And the John and Zach show, it's not as good as the tarot show, but it's pretty close.
John and Zach show was just like 10 minutes of John sitting there going, Sean's a wuss, he won't play me.
Which is awesome. All right.
It's entirely true.
And
Thanks.
guess, look, do you see who's playing John? Not Sean.
All right. Thanks, Tara.